Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 1989 Mercedes E320 sedan. And it's a clean title, clean Carfax car. If you're familiar with Mercedes, you'll recognize this, the W210 body style. They've assigned all their cars numerical, but it was kind of like the BMW E39. And this particular model was introduced in 1996 and was produced, manufactured through 2002. They made a lot of changes in 2003. They completely went through and redesigned these cars, and a lot of people would say this is the last generation of a kind of the true Mercedes, where they weren't mass produced, and this was kind of at the tail end of that. But they stuck a lot of electronics in the newer cars, and as a result, they had a lot of problems initially, but these cars were pretty basic. They've got a 6-cylinder engine in that gets pretty good gas mileage and has been incredibly reliable. And the interior is very uncomplicated, so not a lot of problems with electronics or gadgetry yet. We've got a bunch of, there's been a ton of work done on this car. The AC was just serviced, the tranny's been serviced. It's got new front control arms, it's got new valve cover gaskets and covers. I've got the records, I believe it's got 130,000 miles on it. I believe I've got all of the records dating back to, I think, 40 or 60,000 miles. So anyways, a very clean car. It's currently titled and registered in the state of Oregon. You've got a 6-disc changer here in the back, and then for the you got a full-size spare with a toolkit and a flare. So it's black on black. It's got tinted windows, tinted glass. There's no body damage to speak of. It's a very, very clean as far as the paint and interior goes. You'll notice on the interior how well German stuff wears. The leather and upholstery and trim. Also notice chrome. Those are chrome Mercedes rims. Just wears well on black cars. Now the black. So this is a the hood on this is we've touched it up. I don't know if you can see it with the camera. There's some rock chips and it's not perfect, but there isn't anything. The paint has all been touched up. So black interior, wood trim. As you can see, which is typical with Mercedes, the German stuff really wears well. There's no signs of wear and tear on the seats or upholstery. A little tape on the seat belt, but this stuff will wear forever. We've had cars from the 80s of Mercedes that still look brand new. So again, wood trim. You've got dual driver's side and passenger side memory seats, full power seats. This is a power tilt and telescoping wheel. I believe this is a leatherette. Mercedes doesn't typically put leather in their E-classes. It's a synthetic leather. I believe it's called taxi cab leather, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got one master key, we've got all the original books, and as I mentioned, service records. So you can see the wood trim's in good shape. You've got power mirrors, you've got a power rear trunk release, you've got ASR, which is a form of traction control. Let me turn the lights on here. So we've got an aftermarket CD player with an MP3 player on it. You'll notice all the pixels on the climate control are in place. The air conditioning blows ice cold. It was just taken care of. You've got power locks, and then of course your headrest release, which drops your headrest if you're backing up. Up here on the side or on the rear view, you've got Home Link, which are 3 buttons programmable for security gate and garage door opener, and then the sunroof, of course, which I'll open just to show you that it works. So retracts fully and closes up fully. So our customer that owns this, kind of a car guy, he went in and replaced the dash, the backlights on the dash, which are kind of cool. And you can see on the odometer here, all the pixels are in place there. 135,659 miles. Very clean car. Cruise control, lights, intermittent wipers. I think that's about it. As you can see, the dash, all that stuff is very, very clean. So is the door panels here. Anyways, great cars. They've been, you know, if you're familiar with Mercedes, or if you like the European style driving, these have been great cars. And again, as I mentioned earlier, very reliable. The 6-cylinder engine will go forever, and uncomplicated, so not expensive to maintain. If you've got questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.